Okay, hi, this is Nastin, and I'm gonna show you how I trade elite waves using purely price action. I'm not going to be using any indicators but usually I'll be using the PR for divergences or hidden divergence, but for the sake of this video I'll just go purely with price action. So if you studied a bit more on elite waves, it's not just about counting waves, it also has to do with seeing the volumes and using Fibonacci. So I will be using those two also. Okay, but first let's generate some data. We'll be trading the Euro USD because that's the most traded pair. Okay, so let's start creating random data. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up until I get a few waves that I can read on and make analysis on. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible. It could also be 1, 2, 3 ABC or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, it's just gonna make a fake low, as I would call it, I think, and then it's gonna form ABC and come back down, or it could just be a ABC and fly up. Either way, but anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to be trading this next move instead. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. This cannot be a 2, this can be a 1, 2, because 2 cannot exit 1. So we'll buy on the break of this. Okay, that's a buy. Now, this was a Fibonacci extension of about 50. So we'll trade Fibonacci, sorry, that was a Fibonacci retracement. So we'll trade the Fibonacci extension towards the 161.8. And we know that wave 3 has to be the longest wave. So we cannot use this. I have to use a larger wave, probably 261.8. Well, let's and take profit. That's my TP1. But if I say 161.8, then it's going to be shorter than wave 1. I want it to be longer than wave 1, therefore I should take a larger level, right? 200. Apply. 200. Close. Right. Okay, see? Pretty accurate, huh? Okay, we got new data here. It says that okay, look, this one, it exceeded this wave 1, so this cannot be a wave 4. Wave 4 cannot enter into the zone of wave 1, so the only plausible reason is that this is a 1. Wave 1, this whole thing is a 1, then this is a 2. Therefore it's a 3 above, and this cannot be an ABC because he has already exceeded this whole wave here. Therefore the only way this can be is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, after closing the previous trade, I have to buy again. Okay, I'm sorry, I got cut off because my video recorder only records up to 5 minutes of my rants. So knowing that this is gonna be 3, we're gonna aim for the same thing, about 200% above the wave 1. So we know that this is a 78.6 retracement. There's this. Okay, and displace that into this. I'll just take 200. This is a sort of dynamically, if you read his book, this is actually how we draw Fibonacci. He has to displace the thing. It's called Fibonacci expansion. Unfortunately, I do not have the tool of Fibonacci expansion in this platform, so I have to displace it manually. This will be my stop loss. It's a good risk to reward ratio, as you can see. It's a buy. We're hitting for 3. We're now hitting for 4. You should expect volume to decrease when hitting for 5. 5 can exit this, or it will be called a throw over. If it breaks this trend line, it's a throw over again. And if it fails and it just breaks down here, is called truncated wave 5. So it appears to be a truncated wave 5. So now it's heading for A, B, C correction. Okay. So press a sell, and my stops will be at the high here. It shouldn't exceed. If it exceeds, that means I'm wrong, therefore I should get stopped. Now for the take profit, I'll draw a Fibonacci retracement, and then I'll draw a Fibonacci extension so I'll know which one. So we got Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci extension. It seems that the 261.8 level coincides with the 61.8 level, so we're going to use that instead as our take profit. And knowing that the spread is 4 and we sold at the bid price, and we're gonna buy back at the ask price, and ask price has a deviation of 4 pip spread, so we have to plus 4 above 261.8. so this is 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Okay, let's go. Right, that was close. You could have bounced back up. Okay, now it's gonna form A, B, C. Actually, this could be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or also A, B, C. So, knowing that number 4, if you're trading number 4, 4 should not exceed the wave zone of 1. If it does, then we know that we're wrong. So, I'm gonna sell here. My stops is that if it exceeds this 1, the zone of 1, this line, then I'm wrong, right? So my stop. Okay, hello. Unfortunately I got stopped again. So okay, I'll just continue from where I was before. I shifted the Fibonacci. This one appears to be a 61.8 retracement, and I was short, I think. Okay, now my stop loss was just a bit above. Cannot exit this. Actually, you cannot even touch this. I might have to manually close as soon as you touch this. My take profit will be an extension. We know that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a truncated 5. This is an A, B, C. So, or it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 possibilities. Take the most worst case scenario. That's the best way to trade worst case scenario, and we'll just trade the 161.8 instead of the 200. 61.8. If it's ABC, it's really extended a bit too far, because ABC of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not possible. It really exceeded all the Fibonacci. If it goes down here, this is no longer an ABC. It's already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll aim 161.8. Therefore I have to tighten my stop loss actually. This one plus 4 pips. Let's roll. Okay, closed. Now if I'm not mistaken, the volume, look at the volumes, it actually increased a bit. So if wave 5 has not formed yet, it's gonna go for wave 5, and wave 2 is a sharp increase. So following the law of alternation within the Elliott wave theory, wave 4 should be a ranging market. Okay, that's a ranging. And oh, it is already started to decline. I am so blind. I'm gonna sell here. Now I forgot to mention that I knew that it was a wave 5 because the volume is lower. Wave 5 has a lower volume than wave 3, and the take profit is just at the previous low because sometimes wave 5 can be truncated. Right, now ABC upwards. It seems like a change in trend. See, so if it goes down, it's going to continue 1 2 3 4 5, but if it breaks this high, we are expecting a change in trend. So buy stop, sell stop, pretty simple. Okay, that's our buy stop. I did not place a TP. Anyways, this will be my last trade. I hope you have learned something. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching.